first carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
The Raven first down.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, or you can give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Bring it, baby, bring it!
8-yard line. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. They'll run with Muhammad. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try to get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts, nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Kenneth Murray.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
And 8 at the 36-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll run with McKesson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Vita Vea able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Trying to get it to Beckham. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And got his man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This is caught. Watkins. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, Jackson flush to his right, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 8 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, it just didn't happen. Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
You got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Out of bounds at the 29.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The Colts Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get... And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Complete to
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's McKissick. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
But first down, Hurts. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game.
21. Colts 11.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
They're on 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
20. First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it. That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought, is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 28, Colts 11. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Herb Smith Jr., 41 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
The Colts.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. They will get that and pick it.
When it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jackson now. Got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Raven 1st down.
They go play action with Jackson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. Terry McLaurin. 64 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kenneth Murray. He is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you...
And again, touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
4-yard line.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. T.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Smith. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And Isaiah Simmons picking it off. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows and just weren't open.
And now here's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
1st and 10 at the...
They go play action with Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
You know they
has a stayed inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. On first down, Muhammad. And all the way up to the 49. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. This is the tight end fan. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One move.